Hey everyone, welcome to Broke Boy Gaming. Today, I will be hosting for a change. I'm Jared. I am frequently on this channel. Usually, not recently, but usually. And today we're gonna be asking these two little weirdos why they decided to purchase a PS4. After they were shitting on it for so long.
Whoa. Hold on there.
Whoa.
Hold on there, Jared. Hold on
No, he's
there.
not coming up on
They
there.
weren't shitting on it.
I was shitting on the company.
Yeah, they were shitting on Sony, but so if you guys have
Rightfully
been keeping
so.
up with the channel, I was the one that had it. Well, me and Ethan have PS4s, but I was in the channel longer. I've had PS4. I have it for the exclusives, but recently there's been a recent development in this group. These two, Christian, say hi.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Christian, the one who normally does host, but
Yeah.
Jared's gonna take the wheel for this. This
Oh yeah,
video.
I'm taking the wheel. I don't really know what I'm doing, as you guys can tell, but and then Matt, yeah,
Yeah, what's up?
yeah. All right, good. So they decided to purchase PS4s. So I forget. So who purchased a Pro and who didn't? Who did or
Well,
not?
I got a pro.
Matt has his PlayStation Pro. I have
Matt has
yet to
Pro.
get my PlayStation Pro,
Okay.
so we shall see. I'm just kind of
Wait,
waiting
so
on
what,
a few
when,
things.
When, what do you mean you're waiting on a few things, bro? Are we making this podcast now?
No, we are, but like I'm in the process of purchasing one.
Like what?
You,
What?
you dingus.
Dingus, bro. You guys.
So I will be purchasing one
Um,
within the next few days, but I've decided to go ahead and purchase one.
all right.
It just depends on what's available where. If I can get a Pro, that'll be fantastic. If I can't, then I'll just have to get the standard PlayStation 4, which is okay.
Or PS4 Slim. I don't know. You could get a standard, but I don't.
The standard
recommend
is a PS Slim. That's what
No.
I mean.
Yeah, these days it is.
They don't
I mean,
even
yeah,
make like
yeah.
the original like console, like the first iteration.
All right. So, oh man. Okay. So where the hell do we even begin? All right, so basically, so why purchase it now and not earlier? What's the difference between purchasing this shit right now, making a decision now, versus like let's say 2 years ago when this shit was first released and you guys were like, nah, fuck
2
that.
years ago, boy, it is
Not 2 years ago,
2018.
bro. Wait, when?
5
4
years ago.
4 or 5 years ago, whatever. Who cares? All right. Just whenever this shit was first released, what's the difference between purchasing it now?
Who do you want to
versus
go
then?
first?
What's changed?
It doesn't matter.
You guys decide. Just play rock paper scissors or some shit. I don't
Okay,
know.
no, I'll go first, and then Matt will go. And then
Alright.
we'll just alternate.
Sounds good.
All right, so there's a lot of reasons why. For me, I actually started off during this new console generation. I originally bought a PlayStation 4, right? And because I was super excited because Kingdom Hearts 3, they showed that small little trailer, and Kingdom Hearts fanboys, everyone got like super excited. And then
Yeah, wait. Just to put this into perspective, how many years ago was that announced?
5. I would have been waiting 5 years. I mean, technically, I still am waiting 5 years.
It's okay, we're still throwing shade at Sony because they do some.
No, well,
stupid
I
shit
mean
like
that's whatever.
That's pretty bad.
You guys
We're gonna
know
announce
me,
the game
I'm
5 years
not
before
a-
it comes out and have a trailer for the game, and yet it's still not out.
Right. I mean, that
Trailer,
happens with a lot of Japanese games in general.
That,
but
I know because they get too hyped.
But
I don't know
anyway,
what they do
so
over
you
there.
asked why now? Why do I want to buy a PlayStation now? I have 10 reasons, but I'll go through.
You got 13 reasons why.
13 reasons why.
Boy,
I
I know you did not.
Too soon? Too soon? The second season was terrible. Anyway, so we all know, undeniably, the exclusives are amazing, fantastic. And it's just for me, I'll just give a few points right now, then we'll switch over to Matt. The older that I get, there's a lot of single player games that are more appealing to me, and the fact that there's a lot of multiplayer games out there. It seems like there's a new fad every so many like months, and I feel like
I'd say every 3 weeks we have like a new multiplayer game that's like released.
What?
Which is
I was
really
joking.
acceptable.
Let me answer my question.
Really
God, I was joking. But yeah, no, I agree. And then they just start to feel oversaturated, and it's just really hard to keep up with. And I miss the simplicity of a console from time to time, even though I have a Switch, but I don't touch that thing until Smash comes out. But
All right. So now Matt. So in comparison to Christian, so why now? Why not later? And also, does your age? Do you think your age has to do with like being more invested in a
The
single player
decision?
game now?
I don't think so for me. I think it actually heavily comes down to Microsoft's decision to make all future Xbox exclusives also available on PC. So originally I got rid of my Xbox for a PC, and now Microsoft has made it clear that any game releasing, be it Halo, Gears of War, Forza, you name it, it will release on PC as well via
And
the
also
Microsoft Store.
And they also have the like, even if it's not an exclusive, they have the ones they have partnerships with.
yeah,
Or not
yeah,
even
through the
partnerships,
Play
so
Anywhere
like,
program.
So the biggest like example is Shadow of War. That's a Play Anywhere title.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
PS4, but you play. I could.
So
I
pretty
could put that
much
shit on my
like
computer right now and play it. It's not gonna run good.
yeah.
But I could do it.
So pretty much Microsoft just made it that having a PC, if you have a PC, there's no need for an Xbox.
Yeah.
But Sony has made it very clear that their exclusives will stay exclusive to PlayStation.
Alright.
And
Yeah.
that's why there are no PlayStation exclusives
So-
really on PC.
Okay, so now that we have the exclusive thing, right? So does that mean, okay, like that's a bad thing, right? But at the same time, you understand that if you do want to play these really good ass stories like God of War or Spider-Man PS4 or Uncharted, like yeah, sure, you're not gonna be able to play it. Like the only way you're gonna be able to play them is if you succumb to this console exclusivity. So like, how do you guys feel about being bitches now?
I hate that PlayStation. I'm just joking.
I'm just like, because you know it's a double whammy, right? It's like, yeah, we understand that
Yeah.
that's not like it's a situation that's not ideal. At the same time,
It's not.
It's something that you have to do now because there's like I mean, you can sit here and wait as long as you want. But they're probably not going to change it because at the end of the day, it's making the money, and there's no thing saying that company has to abide by the customer, even though in the long run it does. But in the short run, say for the next like maybe 5 years, it's okay. But eventually, something's going to happen, and they're probably going to be like, "Oh, this is bad."
Yeah.
And change it. Maybe.
Yeah. It sucks. Like
I don't know. Also, I don't know if they will though, because look at the stance that they've taken on cross-platform
No,
play.
dude, Sony is stingy.
feel
Sony's
like
stingy
Sony
as shit.
will-
They are very stingy
Which,
with their
was it PUBG or Fortnite that had that weird thing?
Fortnite.
It was Fortnite.
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly happened with that again? Because I'm like drawing blanks right now.
So if you create a Fortnite account on either, whether it be a PC, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch, you cannot use that account on your PlayStation. And if you use a PlayStation, if you create a Fortnite account on your PlayStation, Sony like pretty much purposely locked that account to PlayStation Network, and you can't use that. You can't log in on your PC.
Well,
or
now in its defense though, right? It's like what? So this is the first time that's happened with games, but I don't like. What's the difference with it being in Fortnite versus like, you know, you have like DC Universe Online, or you have like
I
Diablo
couldn't tell
3.
you because
No,
I
you
know
have,
that
you have different accounts on different platforms,
right.
But so does Fortnite have crossplay though? That's
Fortnite, yes,
yes,
overall, yes, it does.
Okay.
But
Wait,
that's-
Microsoft does.
yeah.
What?
Microsoft,
Okay, so-
Microsoft Switch and
okay,
PC can all
okay,
play
okay.
together.
Okay, so that's where this whole entire problem comes from, is because
And I
of the
mean,
crossplay,
you
right?
can
because,
actually
because
do
because
crossplay
because
with
if you,
PS4 as
because
well.
if you have, because like for instance like Diablo 3, they have this too, but there's not crossplay, right? So it's like whatever, you know, like each individual system you get to use your own account. That makes sense. But this, I guess this is just inexcusable because it's all part of the same system and network.
I mean,
So
yeah, but it's just like times are changing and
so
Sony's
that's-
kind of
that's what makes it
isolating
bad, yeah.
themselves because
Yeah,
Sony
they're-
thinks that
you know, even Nintendo has a crossplay, dude. That's saying something.
yeah, but it's just Sony's isolating themselves but because like literally the CEO he said like because he believes that PlayStation is the best place to play, and like we all know that all these companies aren't perfect. Microsoft isn't perfect, only because they're lacking in the exclusive department. Excuse me. They have everything else. They are the most pro consumer, and then I would say it would go Nintendo, and then I would say it would Sony would get like the tail end of it, just because it's like Sony is known for their single player games ever since the PlayStation 1, pretty much.
And so then from the point, right? So you guys purchased PS4s not for multiplayer, right? So you don't really care about the Fortnite dilemma.
No, I didn't even buy
exactly,
the PlayStation Online service. Nor will I.
Do you need the PlayStation Online service to play Fortnite on?
To play any game online, you need that service.
Well, no, because I do remember PlayStation saying that not every single game will require for you to have PS Plus in order to play online, because that's how it is on Nintendo as well. Even with the Switch Online membership, you can still play Fortnite if you don't have that membership.
No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as like Xbox Live. No, PSN, which
like
is like
100%.
Like 100%.
Okay. Oh well.
I mean, I'm
not paying $60 to play Fortnite then.
Yeah, but
I would play it if it was free all around.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because ultimately, like, I use the PS4 for single player games, so that's why it's like it's not tempting to buy that. Where it's like on an Xbox, it's tempting to buy that. But
Xbox has always had the better service out of all the three.
Well, that's But so let's move on. So we have. Oh man. Okay. We're talking about so single player games becoming more valuable with age.
Yeah, so, that was my point.
So yeah, that was your point, and then Matt, you were negating it, and then we got into this giant tangent. So why? So yeah, so Matt, so why now? Why not earlier? Basically, because Christian answered that now. I guess.
It really comes with my switch to PC.
Oh yeah,
I started on Xbox when the Xbox One came out.
Yeah.
Started Xbox.
They have to play anywhere. Okay, yeah. So we got.
Oh yeah. He already covered that.
Yeah. So the why now, and then also, I'm gonna be honest, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a big push for me.
Hell fucking yeah! Can't wait.
Like
I literally can't wait. I'm so excited.
I saw no reason in buying an Xbox for it, but. Ooh, do I? Should I real quick
also you guys got Red Dead. You got Red Dead.
Yeah, dude, we got Red Dead.
So then we have the games that are how do you describe this? They're not console exclusives. They're console exclusives. But
Red Dead is console exclusive, but not
they're console exclusive, not platform exclusive.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I would say console.
It's like Kingdom Hearts and Red Dead are two examples of that.
Are good examples of that. Okay, so.
In Spyro, the trilogy, for now, as we know, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out for PC and Switch as well, because Activision did the same thing for Crash. It's just that Crash came on PlayStation 4 first. That's all. But next question, Jared, or should
it's like, I mean. Do you have more points?
Like, I do. I have a few more. I'll just go through them really quick.
No, just go through one at a time. Just add that natural conversation, bro.
All right. Fine. Whatever. So, another point that I wrote down, my 13 reasons why.
I'm just gonna choke you out.
It's the main reason. One of the main reasons that a lot of Sony's exclusives are really affordable right now. Like you can get Horizon Zero Dawn, like complete edition for $20. Yeah. So like we're not really breaking the bank here. I can buy like maybe a game or two every so often, and then play through them, and then come back and replay through and try to platinum those games. So like I'm not breaking the bank. Me or Matt aren't really breaking the bank with that. Like the Uncharted collection 1 through 3, I'm pretty sure that's $20. I think The Last of Us remastered is like $25. So it's like if we really wanted to, we can get like 3 games for the price of 1.
Yeah.
And then, play through those and, throughout time, buy more, add to our collection, and pretty much just have all the games that we want. You know, like I mean, we don't have
I
to
mean,
show.
there's only so much because it's the exclusives. Your other
Right.
games, it's not like you're mainly gaming on this because other people spend like
Exactly.
$1,000 on the one system. But the difference is you guys are on PC, and PC already has like weird ass sales on other games.
Yeah, me and Matt, you know, we played multiplayer. If it is a multiplayer game, we're playing it on PC.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I don't know. That was one of my other reasons why. And then it's an all-in-one media device. You know, minus it not having a 4K Blu-ray player in it. Even the Pro, which is really weird. Because you know what I mean.
Sony invented Blu-ray too.
Yeah, exactly. That's very odd, but that's the one up. Even with the Xbox One S, it has a 4K Blu-ray player inside, and that's where Xbox has the up. But you can stream 4K content on the Pro, but not everyone is super
game
crazy.
streaming is weird. Game streaming is weird.
Like, no. I'm saying like movies and stuff like that. But like you guys know me, like I'm more of a physical guy. I mean, I like having my digital copies because it's convenient for travel and things like that. It's more convenient, but I'll fight this till I die. Blu-ray still is better quality audio and visual wise. I don't care what anyone says, but that's just me.
Then what?
Then over like digital copies.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, so now
yeah,
as an entertainment system. So Matt, are you using it in a giant ass room that you have as an entertainment system, or is it just like yours? Are you using it for other shit to watch movies on as well? Or
so
no?
theoretically speaking, yes, I could use it to stream 4K or use it as an entertainment system.
But realistically,
I'm using it for single player exclusives.
Okay, so you're not likely to do that, whereas Christian's likely to do that. Okay.
Oh hell yeah. I'm doing it for both. Get rid of my other Blu-ray player that I have already. Well, I'll probably just keep it for whatever because my sister bought me one for Christmas. But you know what? I guess that's another reason I just want to throw out there really quick because my sister has a PlayStation 4 now, and she really likes it. Even though we probably won't be, you know, playing together like multiplayer wise, you know, we can still talk about, you know, the exclusives. And she's been playing through The Last of Us, and she says she's played through it like at least 3 times already. So,
Uncharted Zombies.
Yeah, Uncharted Zombies. AKA The Last of Us, whatever. No, but yeah. So that's another reason. And
okay, so okay, so that's the exclusives, right? So yeah, we've been talking about this. Haven't really listed what the exclusives are and like what your experiences with them so far. Christian, I know you haven't really like played them yet, but I know that you
I can speak from past experiences because I know that there is
I think we all can. I think we all can agree that just the original God of War trilogy.
Right. I think it really started hitting me
of storytelling, just in general, of like all time. I don't really.
Well, because like I've always thought about it, and then like one of my roommates, he has a PlayStation 4, and he bought Spider-Man PS4, of course.
Yeah.
And I was, you know, he let me play through it a little bit, and I was like, damn, like I just, like number one, Spider-Man's my favorite hero of all time, but like, I was like, wow, like I really want to play this game, and I wholeheartedly believe that, you know, Spider-Man is a system seller. It really, like, I don't really like the fact that, you know, a lot of these companies try to use software to get people to buy systems because, I mean, you guys have heard me say this before with Xbox. No, they don't have a lot of exclusives, but they've adapted to their situation and they have everything else that people have been asking for between, you know, they're catering to PC players now with Xbox Play Anywhere. They have the Game Pass, which is really cool if you're into that. And they also have backwards compatibility, not only with 360 games, but with some original Xbox titles. Which you can play Jade Empire on your Xbox One X in 4K.
Bro, you know what's funny? The other day,
or Knights of the Old Republic. It's fantastic.
I purchased Knights of the Old Republic the other day and watched it up on the TV that we have in the I was like, you know what was great about it is when it starts up, it's the Xbox original startup.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's the cool thing. Like emulations, it's real. It's real. It's a thing.
Yeah, and so then
it's not bad.
And so now we're speaking of these exclusives, right? So like, so Matt, I know you've been playing God of War a lot.
Yep.
Yes. our channel might start doing like sort of semi game reviews. When I say semi, I mean like we're not gonna beat the whole game and then review it. We're gonna just review what
First
our impressions are of
impressions.
it. Like our first impressions of it, about like playing with it for about 10 hours. But even then, sometimes, or 10 perceived hours is what I'll say, right? Because like when you play games, it's like you sit down one session. One session can be 5 hours, but then you'll say, "Oh, I played for 10," and you look at your time. It's like, "Oh, you played for 50." Like
What?
because I know I was like that with The Witcher, right? Because if you look at the first 10 hours of The Witcher, that's still just the prologue. So I don't really,
Right, yeah. So you kind of want to shave that off.
so it's like, yeah, so we're just like basically getting into we're gonna do a review of the games, where we are in them, what else we need to do, where we think we're going in the game. So like Matt's gonna do he's gonna set the bar for this. So Matt, what's your experience with God of War?
He's like, Matt's gonna set the bar.
Well, shit. No, so far.
Put some umph in it, Jared.
So far, you know, not having played the original trilogy, but pretty much watched the games through and through. It's been interesting.
It's totally different though.
Oh, it's 100% different. I love the trilogy.
I think you just need to know a little. You just need to know the gist of the old trilogy.
Yeah, and I did going into it, but I find it fascinating. So far, what kind of strikes me about the game is two things so far. One, it is amazing how the studio has basically made a game in one shot. And so basically, if you were to start this game and tell yourself that you're going to just sit and play it all the way till the end, there would not be a single loading screen or blackout or cut shot. Everything is in one shot in this game. And it just makes it, I don't know, it just enhances the experience to me because it feels like you're always there. Always. And then, second off, just the general storytelling of the game and the amount of lore that you can go out and find is fascinating for the game. They've really made it so that the original God of Wars were kind of known for the amount of blood and gore and hack and slash and the ridiculous kills that you can do it. And those are, for the most part, still in this new God of War. But there's also a depth to it that I don't know if it can necessarily be found in the older God of Wars. So far, I think I'm about halfway through the game. I've put in about, I want to say 15 hours or so. But I'm also the type of person that I take time to do every side quest possible before I move on.
Yeah.
So
what me and you were talking about before we started this podcast, I was confused, right? Because you mentioned there's a fast travel thing in the game, and I was like, well, if it's all one shot, how do they do that? So would you mind like explaining?
Yeah, so basically for the fast travel, it is basically gateways all across the map that I don't even have them unlocked yet. That comes later in the game. I just know where some of the gateways are. But you step through the gateway and it leads you to another area. And it's all just that seamless step through. And so basically it's just like you open a door and now you're in another realm because it's all Norse mythology.
Would be like in the original Batman Arkham Asylum, when you're walking through it's like the hospital or whatever, and the scarecrow's in there.
Yeah.
Would it be like when you walk through the door and then it's like normal?
Yeah, pretty much.
Through it again, and it's like completely different. Because if I recall, that was all like one shot in that, so it's like basically the same type of thing.
Yeah, no, it's all one shot in that, and so it's basically the same thing, and that's how they do fast travel in the game.
Yeah.
But if you're just going from place to place in the game, every door you open, there's no loading. Anything you do, there's no loading. The only loading screen technically is if you get killed. I mean, shit, they have to black out and do something to reload it. But yeah, overall it's crazy. It's really engaging. It's a fun game. if you have a PS4 and are interested in it, I would say it's definitely a pickup. And they've made it clear that they sold a full package. There will be no DLC for the game.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good to know for sure. All right. I have a few more reasons I kind of thought up while you guys were talking. You know.
You got 3 more.
All right. So.
You get 10. All right.
Okay. So I think I touched on this a little bit. Honestly, I just miss the simplicity of a console that they can offer. Yeah, I did that already. My gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there's a lot of console exclusives that are still coming out. You know, for PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah.
that aren't slated to release on PC.
What are you guys looking forward to? You know.
Oh, bro, we already talked. So we already talked about Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
We got that.
Talking about the other,
we got
other
the Django Red Dead Redemption 2.
Jesus Christ.
Why are you saying Django, bro? I will.
The D silent.
Oh, okay.
I watched that movie the other day.
Also, Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2.
To be honest, I still need to play Last of Us. Yeah. But that's a game that I actually stayed far away from. Because I didn't want to see any of the gameplay.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense.
You knew you were gonna play it eventually, so you were like, "All right."
I knew.
See, he's been playing this for a while.
One day I was gonna get a PS4. I think it finally just. I grew up on Kingdom Hearts.
Right, so basically, you did the same thing that I did with Ant-Man. I still haven't seen that shit, guys, and it's not spoiled yet. Good job, Joey.
I can tell you the plot right now.
No, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
It's about a dude who shrinks. What else do you want?
It's like.
I actually don't want to see it though. Like that's.
No, you need to see it, man. It's actually really funny. Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out in October on Blu-ray. Very excited for that.
Yeah, but you know, if Marvel, if you guys want to put an Adams video, it's fine. But no.
No, we don't put ads in our videos. We don't make money. We don't care.
Bro. It's advertise for them, bro. We're partners now. We need some of their stuff.
Anyway, as Matt was saying, you know, actually brings to my next point. There's still more exclusive games coming out for the PlayStation 4. Between Death Stranding, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, whenever that game comes out, we really don't know. The Last of Us Part 2, as he mentioned before. The Ghost of Tsushima, which looks really amazing, and Days Gone.
Okay.
So those are a few of the other exclusives as well.
Was Ghost of Tsushima exclusive, or was it just...
I think it is.
I don't think it was no, because it's made by This is the Dark Souls people.
No, that's the Sekiro Shadows Die Twice thing.
Shadows Die Twice.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because they showed both at E3 and they looked pretty similar. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is exclusive to PlayStation. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm like 99% sure. Let us know in the comments below if I'm wrong.
Yeah, just call us out. You know, call us out on Twitter.
I mean, that's what the internet's for, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You are asking for a world of hurt.
Yeah, bro. They're gonna be like, oh, actually, shut up, Susan.
Actually. And to my final point, really quick, there's still plenty of life left in this console for at least, I want to say, another 3 years, because they said that the cycle is ending in 2020. But obviously, people are still going to be playing.
They said end of 2020. They said November, or no, they said December 2020, or was it November? It was November because
either or, at least 2 years. I would say 3 max.
At least like yeah, but that's like basically 3 years, you know.
But also they release a PS5, whatever they call it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be supported like the PS4.
Yeah, At least.
You know how long the PlayStation 2 was supported? Like. Ages after, like, oh my gosh, like they still make games for the PlayStation 2.
And so, like, for me, I'm sure maybe one day I'll get a PS5, like if it comes out. I don't know. It's gotta be a pretty good console in 3 to 4 years.
Right.
But that's the thing. I don't know where I'll be in 3 to 4 years in terms of like how much I'll be playing, especially with the PC. Yeah. But for right now, the games that are out have come out and are coming out. It was a perfect time to buy a PS4 Pro.
100%. I agree. Man, that's pretty much it.
No,
I mean, I know we give Sony crap. I mean, they have some crappy.
But at the end of the day, they're good.
Their exclusives are good. Oh yeah, Infamous Second Son. I forgot about that.
You can't just that it actually wasn't that good. But you you can't deny that they're not. Wait.
I give more credit to the actual studios who made these games. I don't really give the credit to Sony. I mean, if that makes any sense.
That's pretty fair.
I mean, that's also something that kind of is different between Sony and
even though they own those studios.
Xbox
sure.
is
that
it was
because
Xbox like
Microsoft owns
Microsoft
studios.
makes exclusives.
Yeah.
Sony has third-party exclusives.
Yeah, which is weird. So like even if Microsoft does own a company, like whatever We Happy Few was, that's a Microsoft owned company, but it's on all consoles. So that game. So it's like it's. I mean, it really just comes at the end of the day. It comes down to like marketing.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, I don't really.
I mean, I just don't like it how Sony says, "Oh, PlayStation is the best place to play," but then they won't. You know, the whole cross-platform thing, obviously.
I mean, yeah, but like we've gone over that a billion times. I think
yeah, it's the best place to play single-player games.
Yeah, it's just I'll agree on that up to a point.
You know what? Actually, I just noticed
it's the best place to play their exclusives. That's the only thing, because if you actually look at processing power of other systems, it's higher. But
you know what I actually noticed though, really quick. So
yeah.
Normally with PlayStation exclusives, you know, on the box art, I think this is how we can kind of determine what is a true PlayStation exclusive. So you look at Spider-Man's box, right?
Okay, I got it right here.
On the top right corner, it says only on PlayStation. But if you look on like Nier Automata or Neo, which were games that came out for the PS4 first, they eventually made their way to other systems.
Yeah, they were first displayed on the PS4.
Even if you look at Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 remix,
yeah.
I'm looking it up on Amazon right now. It doesn't have that only on PlayStation at the top, which means eventually this has to come to Xbox. The third game is coming to Xbox. Why would they not release Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 remix on the Xbox as well? So that just gives me a little bit of hope for, you know, the Xbox players out there. I'm rooting for you guys 100%. I've always been in Microsoft's corner, you know, even during these drought tough times. But that's just my speculation. I really hope. I want it to come to Xbox because I want other people to play these games. These are fantastic games. So, yeah, that's pretty much my take on the entire thing. Anyone else have any final words before we wrap up here?
Matt, you got anything you want to talk about? Like, were you surprised by anything when you bought it? Like something that you.
How's the controller?
Boy, fuck GameStop. Just gonna, demonetize.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. What did you do when you
so literally?
The fuck out of them? What happened there?
Oh, I finessed the fuck out of them.
Right?
Yeah, so good. I haven't stepped into a GameStop in probably 3-4 years.
Same.
And so I go to, I'm like, today's the day. I'm gonna buy my PS4 Pro. I go to GameStop. I ask them, do you have any new ones? They go, nah. We only have one used one.
Bruh.
I look over at the case. It is a God of War limited edition designer console for $380. PS4 Pros sell for $400. If you look up this console, it is $800 online because they discontinued these designer consoles after the game's release and the pre-orders are done.
It's like gray with like gold like highlighting.
It is sexy as fuck. We can we'll
post
a picture in the link.
We were sending pictures and salivating, bro.
Yeah, but basically, and I asked the woman, I was like, all right, time out. 1, why do you have this? And 2, does it work?
Like I would ask I would be like, yeah, what
kind of game are you trying to pull?
Pretty much.
I
need answers, woman.
Where'd you get this from?
Who'd you kill? No, but basically she was like, yeah, guy picked it up and like 3 or 4 days later he brought it back after barely using it and said, yeah, I'm gonna build a PC.
Bro.
So
it's a PS4. What's a
Pro?
I know, and it's a God of War Pro.
That man was not informed. He's like, yeah, I just got an exclusive. Now I'm gonna go build a PC where I can't play this exclusive that I just bought. What?
Well, I mean,
And
I
then-
sold my original Xbox One, like the Betamax version of it or whatever.
There wasn't
for-
really any really big ass exclusives, but this is God of War.
Yeah, like
That-
so I wasn't gonna complain with that because I got it for
hey man,
380.
Matt's already got a good PC, so
I know.
And then I finessed the fuck out of him again
Oh,
because you know I was like, they were like, "Do you want to upgrade to the Pro membership?" And I looked at how much money I was gonna save just by upgrading to it, and it paid for itself. And what's the first thing I got with the Pro membership? A buy two pre-owned, get one free. Do you know what game I bought pre-owned? God of War. Do you know what game I wanted pre-owned? Spider-Man. So what did I do? I sold him back God of War. What did I do right after I sold it back to him?
bundle?
I bought it back.
he
From
bought
the
it
bundle.
back.
So I literally went there. I was like, hey, can I sell God of War? By the way, don't put that away. I'm going to buy it back real quick.
He was like, all right, bet.
And so I got God of War, Spider-Man, and then
That's
We Happy
Spider-Man.
Few, a game that I would never buy for $60. And you know,
I would drive to
got
Texas
all
just to
those
like
three
slap you.
technically for 53.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do it.
Huh.
I think I'm going to do
Do
the
what?
pro membership.
Because I got the credit for God of War and
I-
used it to buy God of War.
I recently renewed my pro membership because I just walked in GameStop like randomly. It was over the summer.
Might
'cause
do it this
little
weekend.
my little sister's been getting into like old games and stuff, so I was like, all right, like I was
That's
like,
where all the
you-
fun
I
is,
was like,
man.
I was like, you need to play this, and this. She's like, okay, but like, why? And I'm like, trust. I was like, just trust. Just like, and so I showed her some
Don't
gameplay.
trust
She's like,
your
oh, that's
brother.
cool. So we looked at it on Amazon, and that shit was more expensive than it was at GameStop. All right, so I was
Mhm.
like, all right, Sarah, we going to GameStop. So we went
Wait,
to
please
GameStop.
don't tell me you looked up a pro membership on Amazon.
No,
Probably.
no. No, it was so we went to GameStop, right? And there were certain deals that were only so if you had a pro membership, and I was like,
Oh
fuck.
yeah.
Like fuck, so then I just renewed my pro membership while I was there. And then I
You
got,
know,
like,
pretty much
yeah,
like
so
in the way that I see this PS4 is I don't care how many games I have at once because I made myself a deal that I will only focus on one game at a time. If
I mean,
I'm
our
buying these
backlog's
games
already
for the
begging off on
stories,
PC, so
then,
I'll do it.
like technically speaking, I now have We Happy Few, God of War, Spider-Man, and Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 Remix. I have only played God of War because I want to just be engrossed in that story.
Oh no, yeah. Whenever
Oh,
I play
absolutely.
whenever I play story-based game, I will
Yeah.
play that game until I finish it, and then I'll go on and do whatever the hell I want.
Right,
Yep.
pretty much.
Like, yeah,
Essentially.
maybe I'll take like a break to play Overwatch or something, but even then, that's like probably.
Hey Matt,
cool.
you trying to play Overwatch on PS4?
Yeah.
You trying to go back to that console life, boy? Let's do it. We can do it.
Hold on, guys. I just gotta do something real quick.
Oh,
I
bro,
hope
you
it.
gotta move them.
I hope it doesn't change anything. But
All right.
Thank
I was making
God.
sure.
Okay. Wow.
Oh yeah, Ethan.
Wow.
All right, so I got Ethan.
Well, yeah.
Ethan's been-
Anyway, does
Ethan-
anyone have any?
Ethan has been here the whole time listening in, just because he's bored.
Anywho, does anyone have any last remarks of this time? Because we're pushing around.
I'm
40
about to go
minutes.
play God of War after
Yeah,
this.
you can play God.
Like
All right.
literally finishes, I'm getting off to play God
I'm
of War.
probably gonna set up my PS4 and try to play Spider-Man
And I'm
like,
gonna
tonight.
I'm gonna go watch Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah,
Nice.
Also, wait, if you guys have any, whoever's watching this, if you guys have any ideas or recommendations that you would like to see us make a video on, just feel free to leave a comment or add us on Twitter.
Or subscribe.
Preferably not add us on Twitter. You know.
no, add us
so
on Twitter. I want to talk to you guys.
I mean, it
Christian, you're trash.
we don't
Wow.
really trust him. All right, that's why we're saying.
Oh,
no, I'm
okay.
joking. I'm joking.
Okay. It's not like I'm
okay.
running the main Twitter
Yo,
account or anything.
Bro, you are
Find us
though.
on MySpace.
If you find some MySpace, LinkedIn,
Wow.
meet us.
Honestly,
meet us at,
Honestly, I'm
meet
gonna
us
put
at
this out there.
Sears. Meet us
Nah,
at
match
Sears.
with us
God.
on Tinder.
Anyway,
Yeah, match with us at Rogue
nah,
One Game
man,
and Tinder.
we're on Bumble. We're everywhere.
We're on.
We're on
ask,
Google Plus.
ask for the Toys R Us discount next time you go there.
Oh my God. All right.
Oh.
All right, all right.
Rest in
Well, yeah,
peace.
so pretty much Matt told us a nice little story because broke boys don't pay full price. So
Right.
Oh no, I'm gladly a broke boy.
There are
Oh, I am
loopholes.
too, man. You think I'm trying to? I mean, unless I absolutely have to pay
Y'all ain't no
$60.
broke boys. Y'all some con artists.
Get out of here, man.
Shut up.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning in to this episode or this video of Broke Boy Gaming. Like and
Is it both?
yeah, like follow us on Twitter at brokeboygaming.com or whatever, Twitch.
And also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like that's what we need it. We need, please. I'm not begging, but we need it.
I'm not begging.
We don't do this for money, so
we don't do this for money. Just subscribe. Like literally, nobody's getting paid.
And remember, PlayStation.
I mean, I work like 50 hours,
we're getting
60
paid,
hours
just
a
not
week.
from this. All right, so
Yeah.
like, I'm not.
Yeah,
getting
it's
paid.
from all those revenues on Tinder.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Let's. All right. Say bye, everyone. I don't know.
we good. Everybody
Peace.
good. All right.
Yeah,
bye,
we're
everyone.
good. Peace.
Domo arigato.